Welcome back, guys. We're here with a 9-ball match. Bob Deturk, 649 Fargo versus Curtis Younce, 602 Fargo. We're in a tie ball game 1-1 for the whole entire match, day one. While they're getting everything prepared, I'd like to go ahead and take a second and note our sponsors for the stream. I would like to thank Action Palace, Absolute Billiard Service, Crave Cure Kitchen. They're coming in the spring of 2026. A premier late night food option for South Dayton. Action Life Dayton YouTube channel. The one-stop shop for all Action Palace matches and all Action Palace Amateur Team Cup events. Also would like to give a notable shout out to the Mosses, Andre Jr. and Shannon, streaming for free and giving the local pool community something to talk about. This one I feel like is going to be another really good matchup here. Bob, the little bit more seasoned vet here. Curtis, he's a pretty known player in the Columbus area. He, just as of the last couple of years, really has come up in his play, in his game, the whole nine. So curious to see what happens here. Bob right now to break. Bob electing to break from the left-hand side here. Pretty basic 9-ball break. Pretty good break. We got a ball in the top right corner there. Really can't see the 1 ball here. This would be pretty prime position for a push shot here. I guess it depends on the player here. You could push into the 3. Let him see just enough of it to have a shot at it. Again, probably a weaker push, if you will, but looks like he's going to push out to the corner here. He's going to let him see it. I like that shot. Very smart. Well played. Very simple. Now Curtis has the option here. He could play the shot or he can hand it back. I do not see him handing it back. I see him playing the shot. Oh, smart play. A little bit more speed than what he really wanted. He wanted to leave everything tucked up pretty much where that cue ball already was where he shot. Looks like Bob's going to have to kick at this ball. And if he plays this right, he can kick the 1 ball up to the top rail. Leave the cue ball kind of down where the 6 is. It looks like he's going to come off the side rail here. And he leaves him a shot on the 1 ball here. And just shoot this 1 ball in the corner and roll up for the 2. Still not an easy look at this table. Curtis elects to shoot up, roll up for the 2 ball. A couple different options here. You could Play the cue ball in the corner and lead the cue ball for the 3 in the side. Could also roll it up, play the 3 in the corner. Looks like he's got a little bit of an angle. If you want to get kind of creative, you could go to the top rail and out left to the 3 and play the 3 in the opposing corner. He elected to draw back on that ball. Looks like he's nutted up to this ball. Looks like we're going to play it on the side. Gives him a chance to break out these balls. He might even have a run on the 9 ball. Kind of can't tell by the angle. A little bit of an off angle. Looks like they're calling for a hit here. That's a pretty good shot right there. Oh, he didn't make the rail. Just short. Had the right idea, though. You're forcing him to jump at that ball at that point. Ball in hand to Bob here. Play the 3 ball on the side. Take the cue ball up table for the 4. You got opportunity to be on either side of the 4. It doesn't matter. Looks like he's going to roll up here. Play it in the corner instead. Now he's giving himself a little angle. You have 2 shots here. You can come into the 5-9. You can play a little bit of, maybe a little bit of inside English and try to float over. Oh, he misses it altogether. Great attempt, though. He's got an opportunity to come off this top rail and kick with a chance of the 9 going. Also got a real good opportunity to the 5 off the 9 in the side pocket. Again, looks like he's electing top rail here. Ooh, great effort. Curtis back to the table here. You just gotta bear down and make balls at this point. Play the 5 in the corner, 6 in the other corner, 7 in the side, 9 in the corner would be my pattern play if I was playing it myself. And like I said, pretty basic. Just stick to the routine. Follow your pre-shot routine. Let the muscle memory do the work. This 9 ball here to go up 1-0. And Curtis is up 1-0 in this race to 5 set. Curtis will also get the break here. A big win there, taking away the break. Racked up here. I know Bob was a part of the 8-ball scholar team that's on here now. I vaguely remember this team going from the Open A division all the way to the Masters at the VNEA in Canton. Very, very well-rounded team. Very, just all around good. Curtis, he was also part of a team that won the Open A in Canton. I believe he's a AA player this year. Curtis breaking from the opposite rail of Bob. Oh, he breaks. Had action too, had a ball to the top left, ball to the side. Tough break. Ball in hand for Bob here. I like leaving just enough. Play ball in hand, played in the corner. Leave just enough angle to get the cue ball off the rail. And play the 2 ball and float the cue ball up for the 3. That's a good stroke there. Nice and open. You can just play. You got a couple options. You could draw. It looks like he's got the angle. He actually play the bottom rail. Roll the cue ball to the bottom rail and back up center table. Could also draw out of this depending on your angle. And he went forward there. Nice shot. You can play this 3 in the top right. Take the cue ball and stun it out to the left rail. Come back out center table for the 6 in the corner. Like so. I like playing this 6 ball here. You can turn the cue ball loose. Come out 3 rails. Also could keep it simple and, straight up. Just depends on your play style, if you like using the rails or not. Looks like we're going to go 7 in the side here. A little stop shot, a little baby draw. 8 ball in the corner. He'll draw back for the 9 in the corner that he's shooting from. He left himself some angle here. He might actually play. He'll play bottom rail, left rail, and back up maybe. Nice stroke. He's a little higher of that ball than what he wanted, but still a routine make. And we've got a tie ball game here. Both players taking the rack on each other's break. We've got Bob up to break here in a game 3 of this race to 5. I hope that you all are enjoying this stream. Enjoying the little bit of commentary going with the match. I believe in the first break, Bob didn't have much of a shot really on anything. He had to play a push here. Let's see if he can create a little action now for himself. Again, breaking from the bottom left here. Both players breaking the opposite ends of each other. Just a hammer for a break. He's got action. He can see the 1 ball this time. Honestly, the hardest part of this rack right now, you can figure out the opening shot here. You're okay. 3 balls in a little of a fuzzy spot. 4 to the 5 might be a little bit of a tough transition, but once you get there, you're pretty much in shape. But the key ball being the first ball. I feel like trying to take the combo here might be a tad difficult. Oh, he takes it. Great shot. A little bit of love off the 7 ball there. Left himself long. It'd be tough to get back in the right spot. You also have a pretty good opportunity for a safe here. You could take the 1 ball, kind of try to place it up where the 9-4 is. Oh, and Bob scratches there. That's ball in hand for Curtis. He's left Curtis a little easier get out here than what he had for himself. Curtis going to shoot this 1 ball to the side and roll up. Nice touch. I'll play this 3 ball. Just a pocket speed shot. Leave himself shape for the 4. He's got an opportunity to draw back to the side rail that he just shot the 3 from. Nice draw stroke. And play the 5 ball up with a stop shot here. Play the 5 ball in the corner with a stop shot. I like shooting the 6 ball in the corner. Take the cue ball to this top left rail and shoots a 7 and then a 9. Well, he left him a little bit of an angle here. Might have to come back down to the bottom rail and back up. So he's taking the route of a chance on taking the 7-9 combo here. Of course, with the angle he had, that's probably the simplest direction to go about it. Oh, he missed it. And he leaves open table here for Bob. Play that 7 ball in the corner. Take the cue ball out 2 rails. Shoot the 9 ball on the side. He actually kissed the 9 ball. I thought he had plenty of angle. He didn't have to worry about that. Plays a 9 ball on the side. Uh-oh, watch out cue ball. Watch out cue ball. And he looks pretty good now. That puts Bob up 2-1 in this set. And we're back on to Curtis's break. That's a tough miss for Curtis right there. I think if he didn't have the off angle on the 6 ball, he definitely would have come up, back up table to get back on the 7. Not that it was a difficult combo. But you don't want to disturb everything if you don't have to. And see if Curtis can get himself back in this match here. He's down to a 20% chance to win from the being down 2-1 mark here. He's opting to go over to the side that Bob is breaking from. You come off that head ball a little thin. Get the cue ball up in the air there. He's left Bob a shot with the 1. And really, it might sting a little bit here. Play the 1 ball. You can keep it simple. And he does. Play the 2 ball to the upper left. Take the cue ball off the top right rail and to the left side of the 3. 5 ball got in the way there. Still okay. You could feather this ball out behind the 7-5 and play safe. He elected to go the other way with it. He's leaving Curtis a kick here. He acts like he could see some of that ball. And he did. Nice thin shot. Huge distance as your friend. Brought him back down to the bottom rail here. Let's see what Bob comes up with here. Bob plays a nice safe right there. Taking the 3 ball off the top rail and trying to feather it in behind the 5-9. Curtis will be able to kick from the top rail. He might even be able to go in between these balls. Yeah, not bad. These two are going to tango back and forth with this 3 ball for a minute. That's a good save. This one probably being the toughest of all the safes that Bob has left him. I have a whole lot of options here. Kind of got to go down here to the bottom rail and up. Don't think you can see any of the ball at all. Kind of tough to come off the right hand side rail into it. You really can't see much of the ball. Can't come from the top rail where he's standing. Again, he acts like he can see some of this ball. So he gives up ball in hand there to Bob. Bob will get behind this ball and run it down to the corner. Probably roll forward here. Leave himself the angle on the 4 ball to try to get up table for the 5. Like I said, roll up. Didn't really leave quite the angle that I felt like he could have. I mean, that ball has got a pretty big pocket here, so you can kind of cheat the pocket a little bit and get back up to where you need to be. Kind of tell by his body language that he didn't quite leave the angle that he really wanted. Still should be good, though. He likes to go to the right-hand side of that 5 ball. Pushes the 7 up. Now he's leaving himself a kick shot. That was a ball-in-hand shot right there. Leaving Curtis ball in hand here. It looks like there's enough separation. You can play the 5-7 if you wanted to. Playing Second save here, a little on the difficult side. That was a good shot right there. Curtis has got that very fine touch stroke. Something a lot of players struggle with. Looks like Bob might have to come off this left-hand side rail here for the hit. Might have to alter the angle here. Time ball could come into play. Looks like he might actually have sight of the ball from where he's at. Thin it, take the cue ball over. He elects to play the 6 up there. Got ball in hand here. See what he elects to do. I could see him playing that very similar shot that he played last time. Feathering this 5 ball, taking a cue ball up table. And it's just such a fine touch shot. Which he does. Again, leaving him a kick shot. Kicking at this ball, he made a bad hit there. And he gives up the rack. How I feel about that. Still a lot of action there. I don't care if you're a 600 player or not. You force them to run that rack out. That puts this match at tie ball game 2-2, race to 5. And we're back up to Bob breaking here. Bob a little on the frustrated side, as you can tell. Sending that ball up the table. I get it, you know. Pool's a frustrating game, but you can't let the emotions get in the way. Let's see if he can gather himself together here and figure it out. Looks like we got a dry break right there. Dry break and no leave on the 1. Could be another very interesting rack. I definitely don't like a push here. I like what I see Curtis doing. Try to... Oh, no. He scratches trying to play the push. Bob ball in hand. I think he makes up for his mistake right here. He's going to give himself an opportunity to run out. He plays safe. It was a very unique ball in hand choice. Not something I would quite see myself doing there. Great shot nonetheless, though. Nice hit there by Curtis. Got this 1 ball a little funky, trying to hold position for the 2. See another save coming here. He plays it. Looks like he held up for the 2 ball as well. He's got a little bit of angle. Not a lot though. Nice shot. Comes 2 rails back down here for the 3. Looks like he's still got some angle. And possibly roll forward for this. Roll forward to get back up table. He draws back. And we'll play that 4 ball to the top right corner there. Should be able to straighten that ball out, come back up. Bring the cue ball in the path of the spot there. Back down for the 5. Rolls on down. Good shot. Just a stop shot here. And a 6-ball up to the corner. Take cue ball off the top rail there and bring it back down. This is one of my favorite shots here. Let's see him going 3 rails, come back out for shape. He rattled that ball, almost missed it. Pretty basic here. Make the 8-ball, take the cue ball back down to about the diamond he's standing at. Like so. Three to 2, Bob, with Curtis to break here. Curtis was still about a 38% chance to make the comeback in this set. See if he elects to change the break again. Looks like he's going back to where he started to begin with. He's moved out a little bit to the right. There we go. Got action. 4-ball in the side pocket there. You can see the 1. Pretty good shot there. Plays a little push safe. Leaving Bob here to kick off of that left-hand side rail. We're likely playing this combo here, the 1-2. Great shot. Played safe here. Very good shot. I don't know if he's quite got him locked up on the 6. If he does, eventually takes one of the side rail kicks away. I mean, Curtis has an opportunity here. Depending on the angle, you could go 2 rails at this 1-ball. Also go 1 rail at the 1-ball too. Swing and a miss for Curtis there. Back to ball in hand for Bob here. He's not going to take the 1-9 truck, which I understand. Shoot this 3 ball in the corner with a little bit of draw. Play the 5 ball in the opposing corner. Take the cue ball at the top rail, bring it back down for the 6. Depends on if he left himself angled there. If he left himself angled, he can go forward. If he didn't leave the angle, he can draw straight back to the side rail, and same result as if you were rolling. He rolls forward. Cue ball almost on the spot there. Again, depending on the angle there. Obviously, a 6 ball to the corner there. Good shot. 7 ball, same corner. You gotta go side to side here, though. I like turning your stroke just a hair loose. If you can hold the cue ball there, that's good for you, but that was a great stroke. Lefty self angle. Plenty of options here. Comes back out for the 9 ball on the side. Great stroke. His speed is on point right now. All right, that puts Bob on the hill there, 4-2 against Curtis. We are back to Bob's break here. Curtis down to a 17% chance of winning this match, almost 18%. Big hill to climb. Eight ball scholars and last match of this one coming out firing. Trying to defend that title. Like I said, Bob to break here. Both players pretty loyal to this side break. Like I said, very basic break. You're hitting square on the head ball. Sends the 1 ball, depending on what side you're breaking, sends the 1 ball to the side pocket if hit correctly. In which that one was going. A dry break there by Bob. Can't see the 1 ball here. I mean, I guess depending on the player here, you know, maybe your slightly lower skill levels will try to jump this. Looks like he's playing a push here. And that's what he did, was leave the jump. I just wonder if Bob will give this back to him. And it looks like Bob has elected to give that back. I'm actually kind of shocked that Curtis would leave himself to jump. But if you're comfortable with the short cue, you use it. Great shot. Jump and shape. Excellent stroke. Play this 2 ball in the corner. Take the cue ball off the side rail there. 3 ball down here in the bottom left. Try to draw back up for the 4 depending on your angle. Curtis stands up out of that. So it seems like the mind was going, but the body was doing another thing here. Let's see if you can get it together after standing up there. Nice shot. Left himself about spot on for the swore ball. Play the 4 ball in the top left. Come back down. Got a couple different options. You can play it in the top left and play inside English and come out 2 rails. Keep it natural. Play a little high and so on and so forth. It looks like he played the inside English to come out. And you play this 5 ball in the corner there in the bottom right. Roll the cue ball up just enough to leave yourself a little bit of an angle to take the cue ball back up table to the 7. Got a little straight on this ball. It'd be tough to kind of get back up there and get back into shape. Maybe he's got a little bit more angle than I'm giving credit for, but you're gonna have to let her fly. He gets back up there. He's gonna play this 7 ball. Looks like to the top right. He might have to throw this ball. You're gonna want to catch somebody for a hit here, I believe. That was a good hit. That's about all I could do with it, though. Bob, 3 balls left for the set here. Plays that 7 up in the corner. He's going to play the 8 in the corner. Bring the cue ball out. Back center table. A little short probably, but no foul there. Just make the ball move on. And that puts Bob to win this set 5-2 against Curtis. We will be back momentarily for the next match of this day 1 set.